the offensive coach to another team. The Eagles expected that at least one of their top offensive coaches would be leaving for other jobs after their Super Bowl season. They likely didn't expect to lose both, however. But that's exactly what happened after a chain of events led to both the departures of quarterbacks coach John DeFilippo, who was hired Friday as the offensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings, and offensive coordinator Frank Reich, who agreed to a deal Sunday to become the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. That leaves Eagles coach Doug Pederson with two prominent assistant coaching positions to fill. Both Reich, a former NFL quarterback, and DeFilippo were instrumental in the development of Eagles quarterback Carson Wentz this season into a likely MVP before his season-ending torn ACL and LCL on December 10. Then the two helped devise game plans to fit backup Nick Foles, who became the first backup quarterback to win a Super Bowl since Tom Brady in the 2001-02 season. Foles threw for 373 yards and 3 touchdowns in the Eagles' 41-33 win over the New England Patriots last Sunday. The Eagles could promote running backs coach Duce Staley to offensive coordinator and wide receivers coach Mike Groh to QB coach. Staley has been on the Eagles coaching staff since 2012, surviving Andy Reid's firing and Chip Kelly's firing. Or Pederson could look outside the organization for replacements. An intriguing candidate could be Darrell Bevell, who was recently fired as the offensive coordinator by the Seattle Seahawks after several seasons mentoring quarterback Russell Wilson. No doubt, Pederson would want to hire someone who could continue developing Wentz once he returns from his torn knee ligaments. Keep in mind, however, that Pederson called the plays on offense with input from Reich. That dynamic would likely stay the same with whomever is hired as offensive coordinator. Eagles, 5 plays that made for a super season. HS Wrestling, Caesar Rodney rides high again. When the offseason began last week, it was widely assumed that DeFilippo would leave for an offensive coordinator job. His contract was up with the Eagles, and the team had blocked him from interviewing for a similar promotion after the 2016 season with the New York Jets. Reich, however, was expected to stay once all of the head coaching positions had been filled. And that was supposedly done before the Super Bowl, when the Colts reportedly had a deal in place to hire New England defensive coordinator Josh McDaniels after the Super Bowl. But McDaniels backed out of the job on Wednesday, opening the job once again. This time, Reich was the top target for the Colts. For Reich, 56, it's his first NFL head coaching job. Before becoming the Eagles' offensive coordinator in 2016, he served as the offensive coordinator with the San Diego Chargers from 2014-15. Reich began his coaching career with the Colts as an intern in 2006. He eventually became the QB coach for the team while Peyton Manning was still there. Contact Martin Frank at frank@delawareinline.com. Follow on Twitter @mfrankinful.